Hey everyone, welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Glaceon from Pokemon. So we're going to get started with the left eye. We're going to draw a curve for the upper eyelid. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve towards the inside and down. Down to the inside. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve the bottom of the eye. From the end, we'll curve down and then tuck that in underneath the bottom. Up on the top here, we're going to draw a little oval for a highlight. Starting from the upper eyelid, we'll curve down and then tuck that in on the top. Let's draw in the right eye. So we're going to leave a gap in the center here. We're going to take that eye and just flip it over. Starting from the inside, we'll curve up and out. Now we're going to draw in the bottom of the eye. Starting from the inside again, we'll curve down to the bottom of the eye and then curve it up to the top. Again, let's draw in a little highlight oval. Starting from the top of the eyelid, curve down and then back up like an oval. In between the eyes, let's draw in an upside down triangle for the nose. So starting up here, we're just going to draw a straight line across, and then we'll come down to a point, and we're going to color that in black. Below the nose, we're going to step down and draw a curve for the mouth. Starting from the left side, we'll just curve across. Let's draw in the big crystal crown on top of the head. So from the left side, we're going to curve down towards the eye, down in the middle, and then back up on the right side. Starting on the left, just outside here, we're going to curve down towards the eye, curving back up on the right side. In the center of this curve, we're going to draw in the first sort of diamond crystal. So from the center, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. We'll go back down to the bottom, curve up and out towards the right. Now we're going to take these 2 points and come up to the top. So we want to go a little bit longer at the top here. So at the middle, we draw a point. We'll connect this left side with a curve to the top, and then we'll curve back down on the right side. Let's layer in the ones on the side. So from this point on the left side, we're going to curve up, and we don't want to go all the way up to the top. So we want to be a little bit lower than the middle one here. And we'll curve down and just tuck that in behind the main crystal. Do the same thing on the right side. Starting on the inside, we'll curve up, and we'll curve down to the right side, just curving out and then down. Let's draw in the profile edge of the face. So the head's sort of slightly turned towards the right. So from the edge of this crystal, we're just going to curve in towards the corner of the top of the eye there on the right. We're going to draw in the cheek. So just on the side of the eye right here, we're going to curve out. Then we're going to curve down below the mouth for the bottom of the chin. So just curving across to right about there. From here, let's draw in the first sort of tassel that dangles down on the left side. So it's going to get tucked in underneath this crown here. So from the end here, right beside the eye, we're going to curve down and out towards the left. We're going to step over a little bit and curve out. So it's going to get a little bit wider as we come down towards the bottom. Curving out. We take these 2 points and come down to a center point. Almost looks like a necktie. And then going back up on the right. Then from these 2 corners, we're going to go up towards the middle, creating a little diamond shape along the bottom. Let's draw in the side of the face on the left here. So it's going to get tucked in underneath this tassel. So just around the left side of this eye, we're going to curve around here. So just underneath the tassel, right about here, we curve across. Let's go up the side of the head. So I kind of want to imagine this curve going up behind this tassel and up here where the ear would be. So we're going to continue up just a bit like that. Now let's draw in the first ear. We're going to angle this one going out towards the left. So from this point, we want to draw a straight line going out. We're going to take that point and do a hard turn going up to the tip of the ear, to right about there. Now we're going to bring it back on the inside, basically the same angles, but flipped over on this side here. So take the top, angle down and in. Now we're going to bring it in to a pinch right here. So we want to leave a little gap on the inside, so right about there. We're going to take that point and just curve it up underneath this crown. Curving up and behind the crown. You're going to see it sort of in between these points. Curving across, it's almost like a big circle, and then down on the other side. Let's draw in the inner ear detail. So we're going to follow these 2 lines on the inside, starting at the top, angle down, and then in towards the middle, in between these 2 points. We're going to go back up to the top and do a slight overlap. So we're going to step down, draw an angle going the opposite direction, and pulling this in so there's a slight overlap at the bottom as well. Let's draw the ear on the right side. So we're going to take this and flip it over on this side. So just starting over here beside this crown, go up in an angle. I'm going to try to get these points at the same height. We're going to go up to the tip of the ear, to right about there. We're going to pull this back down. Now we're going to pull this in towards the head, and we're going to leave a gap in the center here. Coming in. We're going to do that same inner ear treatment on this side. Starting at the bottom, we're just going to follow that angle going up. We're going to go up in an angle to the tip of the ear. Now we're going to fold this underneath. So we're going to step down from the top, draw that angle coming down, and we'll tuck this in underneath that bottom line. Let's draw the tassel on the right side. Behind the head here, we're going to do a little bit of a wave. So it's going to curve out and then down. So starting up here between the eye and the crown, I'm going to curve down and out towards the right, and then curve it downwards. We're going to do the same thing up here. Just like we did here, we're going to start narrow and then get a little bit wider as we get down towards the tip. So just beside the eye, curve down, and then just pull it down like that. Now we're going to take these 2 points, come down to a point, just like we did here on the left side. Angle in on both sides. Now we're going to take these corners and go up towards the center, creating a diamond shape. Let's work our way down the front of the body. So the body's going to be turned facing towards the left. So right from here, underneath this neck, we're going to step over just a bit and just draw an angled line coming down towards the right. Let's bulge out the side of the back leg here. So from this point, curve out and then down. From here, we're going to draw this back foot. So from here, we're going to step back a bit, so there's a slight overlap, curving out towards the left. Now this is the paw, so we're going to curve this back up and underneath the belly. So right here, we're going to curve around, and then going back up. We're going to follow this line back up to right about the same point here in the shoulder. Curving up to right about there. Let's draw in the front leg. So we're going to step over and up here. We're going to draw a curve going down the front edge of the front leg. So curving down towards the paw. Now we're going to round it out just like we did here. We're going to round out the paw. Coming up. Now we're going to follow that line again. Just going up on the back side, right up to the top. From here, let's draw in the belly. So there's a curve that just goes above that line here. So from the side of the body here, we curve across underneath the front leg. Before I get into the details, I want to draw in the back of the body. So just underneath this chin, we don't want to make the neck too wide. We're going to come down to right about here. We're going to curve down and out towards the right. From here, we're going to draw in the back side of the hind leg. So we're going to curve out the bottom, the back, down to about there. Now we want to draw a little bit of a heel, so this little point that comes out. Now we're going to draw in the back side of the leg coming down to the paw. So we're going to curve down, and then start to pull that in as we get down towards the same height as we have in the front paw here. Curve this around, just turning it around. Now we're going to draw in the front of the shin, curving up. We want to kind of keep this thickness consistent. Now we want to draw a little overlap for the front of the thigh. So down here we're going to step over, just curving up and in. Let's finish off the belly. So right here, this belly line is going to go behind this leg and it's going to go up. So right down here, we're going to curve up behind that hind leg. Let's draw in the leg in the back. So you're just going to see the back edge of the back leg here. So we're going to start underneath this belly right here, curving out. So it's got a nice little curve going out towards the right. We're going to curve this back in the opposite direction and tuck this in behind that front leg. Let's add in some details. So at the bottom of these paws, we just want to draw 2 curves just to separate the paws. So the front, just like here, and then on the back here we'll do the same thing. So we're just going to curve 2 curves side by side. Now let's draw in the little separation, these little points going across the lower leg on each side. So here, we go up at an angle. Now here we're going to curve to the back side of the leg, coming backwards. We'll do the same thing on this side. We're going to sort of try to line these up. So right here, we're going to go up at an angle, and then we're going to curve this down. Do the same thing here. So right down here, we're going to go up at an angle, and curve it down. Back here, you're just going to see the back curve. So right here, we'll curve this back. There's a little diamond in the back here as well. So right in the upper shoulder area here, we're going to curve down, so we're aiming in between the legs. Then here we're going to curve up just to the back side there. The final step, we're going to add the big tail. So it almost looks like one of these little tassels. We're going to start back here, curve down, around that tassel, and then up. We're going to take this point, go up in an angle to the tip of the tail. We're going to go down on the opposite side. So coming down so it gets really wide. Now we take this point and curve to the back, and it's going to get narrower as we come back in. Starting up here, we're going to curve down. And then we're starting to get a little bit narrower as we get in towards the back, like that. Take these 2 points, come down to a center point. So we're creating this diamond again on the tail, like so. And that is pretty much it. There we have it. There's Glaceon from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Pokemon playlist. We have a new character every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.